business I co-own and I help manage, is very different than any other business. So we are in a city that's driven by money and nothing else. And our business is not driven by money. Our business is driven by the want to change other people, so the want to give back. Of course, we need to make profit, and of course, we have our own lives. We need money, of course, like every other business. So managing this business is a very difficult balance between giving people what they need and want, and achieving what we need to sustain, not to sustain, but for our own lives, and to keep giving people what they need and want. So my business mentality is always keep improving. Never stay the same course. And if you need, change your business model to what it needs to be for you to be successful. I see many people, they start with a set idea of what they want their business to be, and then in 5 years, they go out of business. We live in a fast-changing world, and if we don't change with the world, then we are offering a business that we like, and not a business that other people want. So we started as a personal training studio, right? X-Fit Studio, right? And then we had a lot of clients, but people came to us and was like, oh, we would like group classes. And then I was like, okay guys, we do CrossFit. Would you guys like to try it out? They loved it. We changed the business model into that, right? And then we focused solely on CrossFit for the longest time, and it was very successful. We opened another location because we had so much demand. It came to a point where people started going off and training on their own, and whatever my opinion is on that, it doesn't matter. I am a business owner, and my goal is to adapt and change according to whatever the market wants. But of course, you cannot forget one thing, which is the reason why you founded what you wanted to found. I actually read a really beautiful book. It's called The Founder's Mentality, which is, it doesn't matter how much change you bring about your business or yourself, never forget the reason, the why you started. And that's how I run my business. I do not forget my why, but I do change how I deliver it. So it's like this, it takes a special breed to teach a CrossFit class efficiently and as good as me and my team do. We often encourage our members to go to other gyms so they can actually see how well we do it. And this isn't something, of course it's a matter of pride, but this is something we work really hard to achieve. So we coach over 100 athletes a day. Okay? And keep in mind, every time someone walks in that door, it's a different personality that comes in with different problems. And if it's in the morning class, they come in with the grumpiness that they had from the day before. And if they come at the end of the day, you can count that they're bringing the baggage they got from work. But everyone is there to work out, get better, and leave better than when they came in, right? And those three things are what we concern ourselves about. Now, what's it like? Okay, imagine you have 13 cars heading in your direction, and you have this little light stick, and you got to point them all to their correct exits. That's what a CrossFit class is like. But at the end of the day, at the end of the class, when everyone is, I won't say bodies on the floor, but everyone is done with their workout, and they're all smiles, and they went through a little bit of hell, a little bit of suffering, but they came out and they feel so much better. The feeling is just a feeling of accomplishment, and we get that 10 times a day because we coach a lot of classes.